Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Franchise Pearson, and welcome again to my channel. It is Friday. Happy Friday, September 26th of 2025. Let's say it together. Praise God from whom all blessings flow. I have 7:03 in the a.m. Yes, up early, trying to get it done. I will be at the Broadview Detention Center. I will be live at the detention center in Broadview in a few hours, and I will cover their rally. It starts at 7 a.m. I'm not going that early, but I will go there in time, hopefully to meet some politicians and do some coverage. They put up a new fence at the detention center, and right now it's off the chain. You guys probably are aware that I've been going out there off and on for about 3 weeks now. They just put up a new gate. They put up a new fencing, and since then, we've had that unalive moment from this Joshua guy in Dallas. He unalived detainee and shot a police officer. Just going to put allegedly in that. But when you go to my live, you'll see my feed. In that feed, I literally have a live show where I covered this here. You can tell that guy's injured right there. That's his back, that's his leg. New ice fencing. I will be out there today, Broadview, Illinois, and we'll see if they're gonna show up, okay? But yeah, be that as it may, let's get trucking here. Now we have Benjamin Netanyahu, the leader of Israel. Yes, he came Friday, actually Thursday. He came Thursday in New York. He's supposed to be speaking at the United Nations today. Man, I tell you, New York is hot, ain't it? Bad English, Pearson, isn't it? Leader of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, will be in the UN. Well, you know, Trump was just there a few days ago. He said his piece. And remember, Trump tried to get on the elevator, him and Melania, and the elevator wouldn't work. Then when Trump started speaking, the teleprompter wouldn't work. I did a video on that. It's a clown show, people. It's a clown show. It's a clown show. I don't care what nobody says, it's a clown show. They're leading up to the big one. And hey, until then, they got to fill in the blank. They got a playbook, and they're filling in the blank, okay? You got to cast the characters out here, which are not going anywhere anytime soon. The media is going to be all over it. As far as I'm concerned, they're complicit in this thing as we go toward the golden age, the new world order, the purple reign, REIGN. This is what's happening. Like I was telling a friend of mine last night, no longer do we have life, we just have events. I'm gonna keep it real. It appears to me that no longer do we have life, we just have events. Something happened during that George Floyd period. I do believe the CERN, the arm, if you will, to go into portals, and it changed everything. Things are off the chain, you name it, it's happening. It's dark, it's a dark world. Yet, I'm glad that we're here because of the light of the world, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Without him, we're doomed. And I'm just thanking God that we can understand the prophecies and walk therein and go by faith. But yes, the leader of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, is in New York, and he's going to be speaking at the United Nations. If anything pops off that's negative, I'll cover it. But like I said the other day, Trump, the escalator wouldn't work. And look, the teleprompter wouldn't work. And check this out. This is what happened yesterday in New York. Blackout slams midtown Manhattan. Grand Central Terminal goes dark. What are the odds, people? What are the odds? Benjamin Netanyahu comes to town, and New York in part goes dark.
At Grand Central Terminal, there's no power. And we'll take a walk through the terminal and check it out. Yeah, I guess we'll just go to the train. This is a 2025 blackout at Grand Central Terminal. There's no lights. I don't think I've ever seen this in my entire life. You have the police coming through with flashlights. It is a total blackout. I'm not too sure how well the video is going to come out, but...
Now, a few of you all have been sending me emails saying, Pearson, you know what? Once we had that 3 days of darkness, we're out. We're out. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. Again, I have been receiving emails from you guys saying that once we had 3 days of darkness, we're out. And some people believe that once Donald J. Trump is unalive, we're out. Either way, it's fine with me. But can you explain this? New York all of a sudden is in darkness. Gotham City, Batman, where are you? Right? Israel anti-government protesters rally outside Netanyahu's Manhattan hotel. So the brother couldn't get no sleep, right? Demonstrators chant for release of hostages against Gaza Gaza war rally scheduled for UN tomorrow at same time as anti-that protests. There they are, right outside his hotel. Israeli anti-government activists protested on Thursday against Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu outside his hotel in New York City following the premier's arrival for the UN General Assembly, where he is due to speak on Friday. Around a dozen demonstrators gathered in Manhattan holding signs that said, quote, "Save Israel from Netanyahu," unquote. "Stop the war," quote, "Free them all." They chanted, "Bring them home." And there is no military solution to the beat of a snare drum. The protesters, led by Israeli expats in New York, seek an end to the war and the release of hostages held in Gaza. The Netanyahu government judicial overhaul in 2023 before the Gaza war sparked a wave of demonstrations by Israelis and American Jews in New York City, breaking a long-standing taboo against Jews protesting Israel, United States. So it's already starting. People are, and it's going to be a lot of protests. And people, here come the weekend, okay? Think about what I'm saying. Here comes the weekend. So we got the blackout. Is that coincidence? Well, remember this guy here? I did a few videos on him. This gentleman here, Mandani, he said if he's mayor, he'll arrest Netanyahu.
Is the plan still to arrest Benjamin Netanyahu if he comes to New York City with Donald Trump as his human shield?
Look, I think I want to just first give us the context of this, right? Oftentimes this is described as if it is a matter of opinion, a personal assessment. We are speaking about someone who is facing a warrant from the International Criminal Court, someone who has perpetrated a genocide of Palestinians for close to 2 years. And every hour for that time period, a Palestinian child has been killed by the Israeli military. And this is something that has shocked the conscience of so many across the city, across this country, across the world. And I hear about it from New Yorkers everywhere. I hear about it when I take the train. I hear about it when I'm walking on the street. I hear about it when I'm speaking about our affordability agenda. And I hear about it because it is an affront to any kind of universal belief in the sanctity of humanity, of justice, of safety. And I also hear about it because there is a deep shame.
Now, when he first started, I want you to hear these words. Trump as a human shield.
Benjamin Netanyahu, if he comes to New York City with Donald Trump as his human shield.
That's metaphorically, right? Or is that literally? Donald Trump is his human shield. That's interesting. So yeah, you guys know I did a ton of videos on this guy a few weeks ago. And I've been saying that he's the modern day Bobby Kennedy. In fact, they have a Bobby Kennedy bridge right there in New York as well. There's a possibility that this guy here, something could go down like an unalived moment for him. And I believe it will be part of the playbook. People, I don't believe these people are saying bye-bye to the world. I believe these are a cast of characters, allegedly. And the whole goal is to throw us in social chaos. You know what happened to Bobby Kennedy after JFK died? Well, we just had Kirk died, Charlie Kirk died on the 10th of September. And this guy here, Mandani, he's running for mayor. And being that he's saying that he wants to put Netanyahu in prison, he comes here if he's mayor. People, that's serious. To me, that allegedly makes you a marked man. There's a big Jewish voting bloc that has got the ear of the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson. And undoubtedly, there's a big presence of Jews in New York that can get together and vote against him and not back him monetarily. But it seeds the atmosphere. As a politician, I don't think that's smart to say what you're going to do if he comes to town, especially in this atmosphere, to say you're going to arrest him. I get it about your different beliefs, but I think many times you have to judge the times. And if you're mayor, then if that's what you're going to do, then that's what you're going to do. But to see the atmosphere, you're not even mayor yet, I just don't think it's smart. Too much division, too much of a murky, cloudy atmosphere. And so I just don't believe that he should have said that. I'm not, and my thing is, I want peace. You guys have seen my receipts. I've been covering the Israeli-Palestinian issue since the late 70s. I've showed paperwork where I've done articles on this stuff before, so it's nothing new. Different people, same struggle. The hostages should come home. Shouldn't be no war. People should be able to figure out who's going to get what in the land, share the land, call it a day. Do you think Trump is going to go with a two-state solution? Look, people, these are last days. Like I did my video yesterday, and I showed you and I told you that there were two Joshuas. The bottom line is that they played us yesterday with this one situation, saying that we're going to have a rapture. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. I believe they played us. They played us, and his name is Joshua. His name is Joshua. His name is Joshua John, Jahn. And I believe it's really like John Fitzgerald Kennedy or Donald John Trump. He became unalive. He is the modern day Moses. He is the modern day Joshua that comes and replaces him in biblical sense. That's what happened the other day. Dallas, Africa, they're playing games, and they did wordplay on us, and they had two Joshuas. He prophesied the rapture would happen. It didn't. He went and carried out an unalive moment on detainees. I believe this was all scripted to send us a message, and this is a fabulous decode. I'm the only one that put it together like that I know of. It's deep. Now let me go back into this thing. Check this out.
Canada recognizes the state of Palestine.
Portugal formally recognized the state of Palestine.
Je déclare que la France reconnaît aujourd'hui l'État de Palestine.
Benjamin Netanyahu landed in New York with a defiant message. Israel's Prime Minister says he will use his UN General Assembly address to denounce world leaders who recognized a Palestinian state this week. Standing on the Ben Gurion airport tarmac before departure, Netanyahu pledged to speak Israel's truth about its citizens, its soldiers, and its war.
בוושינגטון אני אפגש בפעם הרביעית, יותר מכל מנהיג אחר, עם הנשיא טראמפ, אדון איתו על ההזדמנויות הגדולות שהניצחונות שלנו הביאו.
Canada recognizes the state of Palestine.
He accused those backing a Palestinian statehood of rewarding murderers, rapists, and child burners, insisting bluntly, this will not happen.
No offense, but if you're paying more than 50...
So this is where we're at right now, people. There's a big divide, and arguably more countries are literally leaving the side and going to the other side right now.
The backdrop to his anger is a new wave of recognition. France, the United Kingdom, Canada, Portugal, Australia, and others have now joined over 150 UN member states in recognizing Palestinian independence.
He's losing a lot of support. Netanyahu is losing a lot of support, people. A lot of support. That's his birthday, October 21st, 1949. Take his birthday literally. He came to New York yesterday, and there was a blackout in certain parts, 9/25 the date. The difference is 75 years, 11 months, and 5 days. The 75th day of the year, people, is 3/16, March 16th, like John 3:16, sacrifice, okay? Also 11/5, that's when Donald Trump became president, 11/5 last year. Also, it's 911 months, 911. This don't look good. That's why I tell you guys, a lot of times it's a script. God give me this fantastic ability to decode and pull behind and show what's really going on. They're preparing for WAR globally. That's what they're preparing for, people. I'm just keeping it real. 10/21, Benjamin Netanyahu's birthday next year. Yesterday, he came into New York, 9/25. The difference is 55 weeks. Well, Julius Caesar was killed at 55 years old, was he not? It's deep. And who is the modern day Julius Caesar? The golden age man, Donald John Trump. 6/14/2025, Trump's last birthday. 9/25, Benjamin Netanyahu got to New York. The difference is 3 months and 12 days. Trump beat Kamala Harris, Electoral College, 312 votes. Is that a coincidence? 5/14/2024, anniversary of Israel becoming a nation. 9/25, Benjamin Netanyahu came to New York. The difference is 71 weeks and 3 days. What happened on 7/13 last year, people? In Butler, Pennsylvania, Trump was hit in the ear. That's what they said, right? You understand how they're showing you stuff through numbers? It's just not actions that they're doing. They got to have a timetable, people. They got to have a timetable. Trump was hit in the ear, they said, in Butler, Pennsylvania. Are they pointing toward, are they future past? What are they doing? What are they doing? And look at this here. How many times has Netanyahu been to visit Trump? Look at this list. February, Netanyahu was at the White House. April, he was, let me see, two leaders met. They met there. July, they met. September, that meeting. So he's been there 5 times. I think this is his 5th time. I don't know what it's, I had to refresh it, but I believe he's been there 5 times at the White House. If that's true, then that means 5 times is V. 5 is V. 5 is V. What I mean by that? When you look at the head of Barack Obama, on his head he has a V, and I pet goat too. He has a V. What that means is that he sweats this V because horror is coming to America and the land. Once he sweats it, in terms of fear and flight, the American flag begins to shred in 2, which means our destiny is doomed. See that? Clock strikes 12. Clock strikes 12. It's not good. And you heard about what happened with Hegseth yesterday. All the top officers, the generals from around the United States are meeting with Hegseth. I don't know if he's firing a few people because of the DEA hire or updated on what they're gonna do in terms of military, but hey, something's going on, people. Things are brewing, percolating. Now look here, United Nations, they were founded October 24th, 1945. October 24th, 1945, United Nations, that's when Netanyahu would speak today. 9/25, yesterday, he came in town. The difference is 79 years, 48 weeks. Remember, Trump is 79 years old. Isn't that something? Look at the timing of it. United Nations, where he's gonna be speaking at, was founded December 24th, 1945. And he came in town yesterday, 9/25. That's 79 years ago. Trump is 79 years old. And 48 weeks? What happened on 4/8 last year? On April 8th last year, an eclipse was over the earth, right? An eclipse, a giant X. X means you're taken out. Also, you want to get more biblical? 79 years, Trump's age, and 111. Our Pope Francis died on the 111th day of the year, which is April 21st. Numbers don't lie, people. So things got to be scripted. And there's your receipt, 79 years old, Donald J. Trump. My name is Franchot Pearson. Keep looking up, one day closer to our Lord's return. I'm going to be out in Broadview, Illinois to cover the detainee. They have a rally going on there. They're bringing in detainees, people, every day. And the protesters have been getting more rowdy. But they got a fence up now. Don't know what's going to pop off, but I'm going to be safe. God bless you and God bless America.